Hello and welcome to today's video. My name is Andy and today we are looking at a 2018 on a 68 reg Vauxhall Mocha X. Android Auto and Apple CarPlay is not working. Now on the screen we can activate it, we can enable and disable it. All of this works. I've plugged it in using the correct cable, and when I connect it, unplug, let me just do this with one hand, there we go. We plug it in and you can see there it is charging, so there is power to the USB. So let's go and try and figure it out from here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is replace this screen, and to do so I've got a plastic trim removal tool. I've wedged that under there, and I'm first removing this silver piece all the way out. I do have this loose at the moment, but I've just started to prise this away, and as you can see there, this now just unclips pretty much all the way around. So I need both hands to do this one again. Having a look there, you do not need to move this silver trim. You can actually just prise all of that away. So now we can see we do have a nut just down here. Do anything else, I'm just going to pull all this trim off. It literally just pulls off from here all the way around like so. Now this one has been into the Vauxhall main dealer, and they tell me that I need a new screen for £1,200, and upon viewing it, this screw is finger tight. So kudos to Vauxhall, thank you very much for leaving that one loose for me. And these are just 7mm screws, and if you see just up in the top corners there are another two up there as well. And once those are removed, as you can see down there, that's how it is. Obviously just remove all of those. I don't mean to teach you to suck eggs but you pull these little red tabs out, and then you can push down and pull to remove these ones out. One concern that I've got is that it's not the unit, and it's a USB cable itself, but upon inspection there, all of this looks good so far. Now this second-hand one came off of eBay. It cost £120, £130, and it was coded specifically to this car. So these are coded, you can't just pick them up and replace. You do need them coded to your car, but there is a chap there on eBay. They are doable. You can get a second-hand one, so here we go, let's try it. I did forget to mention there that the original one obviously comes with the cage, the plastic cage. It's just two 8mm nuts there on the back to get this one off, and then slide it onto the new one, or the second-hand one. It's actually four. There's another two down the bottom there. Okay, so now that the cage is on, obviously you're just going to put it back into reverse. So let's, it is very obvious of which goes where. They're all colour coded, so let's plug them all in. Okay, so they're all nice firmly in. Let's turn the ignition on. We do have all of the bits and bobs. I mean, it's all set. This one does have OnStar, whereas the previous one didn't. Android Auto is now turned on. Let's disconnect the USB and plug the USB back in there. It is charging. Let's just... Okay, so we are unlocked. And we don't have anything. So the replacement unit that is coded to the car hasn't cured that. So let's now go on to the USB. Okay, so what I've done next is I've pulled on the bottom here. I've unscrewed the 8mm nut in the centre, which is then allowed full access down there. So now I'm just going to disconnect all these bits to make my life a bit easier. Okay, so just off camera there, I just want to show you what I've done. There's this sort of junction box down there. It literally just clips in. I've got a plastic tool up the top there, and unplugged them all to gain access. I'm struggling to get in down here to remove the USB. However, I did manage to eventually get it out. So that's how it comes out. You might want to get it from the front there. Stick a tool remover kit, and then it will just slide out. And once it slides out, you've got loads of access there to unplug it. So there's the USB one, and this is how it all comes out without the shelling. So my bet is that this is faulty. So let's get a replacement and go from there. With a bit of luck, I do have a Vauxhall Mocha in stock at the moment. So what we're going to do is process elimination. We're going to remove that one out direct from there. Yeah, so as before, I mean, this unit here is a completely different unit anyway, but the trim still comes off the same. So black fascia, followed then by the big plastic trim there. I've just undone the screw, so then I can pull this off. So that pulls off just as before. This is the part that I was on about. So I'm just going to get, you can see there, it's just a tab. So you get the plastic trim removal tool, poke it in right there and right there. Let's do it again. I'm trying to do it with one hand. I do apologise. And I've just clipped it back in typically. There and there. That pulls out nice and easy then, like so. Like we mentioned, then you undo these four clips to gain access round to the back. So now I do have the replacement one in there. It's all plugged in, junction box back in, stereos back in, albeit all a bit loose. Android Auto is on, USB launch is on. Let's just plug these bits in. Okay, so it's plugged in on that side. Let's just plug it in down there as well. Okay, so it's charging. And as you can see there, we do have Android Auto connected. So that was the initial problem. It's this little box down here. Hope this video helps. I know it's been long, but there you go. Job's a good one.